that, we are once more live. Welcome to another stream of Buddah and XioniX playing games poorly.
There we go.
And now I have a weird double Discord overlay.
Fun times.
Alright, I'll just turn off mine. That's annoying. When okay, so Factorio's Discord overlay only actually works when I'm tabbed into the game, not when I.
Looking at other things.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Fuck this. Now that we got that bullshit working. We have a problem with power, apparently.
That we do.
Yeah, so Buddah was working on nuclear power, but yeah, we're just gonna double up on some coal real quick.
It's a work in process, so just need a little bit more. Well, we need a lot bit more, but
I just built a bunch of them.
ooh,
What the hell are they?
yeah. Well, finally gonna be burning through a shit ton of copper.
And it's not the most pleasing thing in the world, but
And we only got one place automating pipe, right?
yeah, I think so.
Pipes and gears. Well, hot damn, I could just start siphoning. I like it. This game is about automation, not manual hand stuff.
I don't know. I never stopped you before.
I know. I'm trying to improve myself.
Back to Factorio. Yeah,
XioniX has not made up his mind yet, so hold pattern.
I am being a bit of an indecisive little bitch.
Besides, we like this game. So we
Buddah might be improving himself.
yeah, you know, Kaizen, you know, little, one step at a time, you know, baby steps. I'm a fat guy. If I step too quickly, I hurt myself.
Bad knees.
Very bad knees. Sweet. How do you copy and paste again?
Control left click, control right click.
Pipes.
That's alright. I know he's being serious. I still make fun of him for his shitty body.
Fatty, fatty, boomba
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I've only seen
I know
him
you're.
run away and consume chocolate a couple of times.
That's a lie. I'm not a fan of chocolate.
Don't listen to him. He loves white chocolate. racist.
Moving on. This fat guy was just talking about being a fatty.
Anywho,
Yeah,
some people do like to wear double XL, and some people like to wear more than double XL.
You know, I have to protect my nipples, man.
Chafed nipples are the worst.
You just feel them rubbing it, and it's just like, ah, that's uncomfortable.
It's like, why the fuck do people run? Like that's like the ultimate chafed nipple farm. Like,
Seriously. Beautiful. Okay, so now we throw you in.
alright, so get overkill.
So let's see, I need pipe, I need gear, and I need copper plate. So then we throw in this splitter.
I need to get some.
And we make you.
Probably necessary.
Then splitter.
That's here.
No,
Track.
That's what I want. Then let's build. Shy an iron plate.
Why would you do such a thing?
I'm a monster.
Oh, now that we have identified the problem.
How do I want to hodgepodge this?
Gives me 6. 14. So I have 84.
Put splitter down.
So 10 boilers. 2. to. So 50 boilers. That should be able to give me 100 engines. Said I had 84.
Sure. Charge you, charge you.
16 now.
Whoops. Yeah, and then move you up here. Don't need you, and then. I think I need to call in the speed picker army.
Pickerdians?
And then turbines. Yeah!
Alright, so tag in engines for profit. XioniX is pissed about this, but this past XioniX was a dickhead and didn't build the proper ratios.
XioniX tends to do that.
Anyway, so that gives me. Alright, so nearly doubled our production. Let's do. Just even out these numbers, shall we? I need. Others.
Boop, boop. Can build a couple of those.
Takes. That'll be 3 pumps to 60 boilers, 120 engines.
Not kind of the same thing, but I need steel. With how far away that is, maybe I will just do a bit of a faux automation.
I thought you were learning something, Buddah. It doesn't sound like you've learned anything at all.
Well, the only difference between making the turbines, the steam turbines, and the heat exchange is steel. And the steel beams are further away. So I'm thinking about just, you know, cutting off the gear production, putting a box that'll offload the onto the exact same line. So it's mostly automated. Besides, I only need 48 of the damn thing, so that only means I need to be able to input 480 steel beams. I'm solid. You know, these steam turbines are quite adorable when they're being transported down the tracks.
Honestly, I have no idea how close we are to space.
Yeah, we are actually pretty damn close. Where are we at on power? Okay, so you've expanded it to 90. I'll start the research up again. So there's space. We need to work on logistics and rocket fuel. I mean, I kind of want to work on a few other things first.
No rush.
Yeah, I want to increase our mining. We might actually hit space tonight, actually. Especially with our blue backing up. Noise. Boop. Oh, that's right. You were supposed to start working on purple potion. Oh, purple potion done. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Purple potions are good.
So search. What did
Can't hit
Or-
space? Aw. Lauren told us no.
But I want to hit space. There's more things out there. Pretty
I like the
things.
cookie.
Yeah, because if we can get that, then we could get the 1,000 space age research. Then we can start doing the Corvo, which would then make it to where nuclear power will not be an issue. So, working on that. Okay, I can leave that alone for now. We're not NASA. Come on.
Making the moon landing and shit.
Whole space travel, totally made up. And then I also need to do heat exchanger, which requires steel and copper. Guess this is where the spike in copper usage kicks in.
Yeah. We were getting close to that. How you doing tonight, Lauren?
Why travel when you can pretend to travel? Splitter. Said splitter. And let's do that. Let's do that.
Balls.
Let's do that.
No, you do that. Doesn't line up. Cock that one up.
In your
Jiminy
own XioniX
cockroach.
action. Alright, let's move that medium power pole over yonder.
Alright, maximum power! At least for the current construction. But 3 water pumps, 60 boilers, 120 steam engines. Puts us at 108 megawatts, so we have doubled our consumption.
Well, our potential.
Yeah. I mean, we were pretty much maxed out, dude.
That is true. Alright, so put that in. And then medium power poles.
So, what do we need next? Fixing your shitty nuclear power, or what's up with that?
No, right now we're just letting it. So I'm going to be working on getting to space. So once we get that going, get the Corvo, we should have enough energy for what we need to do. Pre-hitting. Ooh. Hey, look at that. We're finally starting to really tap into our iron production. Yeah, core iron is starting to fall behind.
Okay, that's a problem I can solve.
I think we're good for now. Okay, let's at least change that. Let's do. There's a splitter.
Oh yeah, our little iron mine is dying.
Yep. It served us well.
Is it nuclear drop? It's a long ways to pipe it in. Probably just want to keep the existing structure. Stop. Let's see. Do I want to just load plate then? Can you think of a compelling reason to load ore?
Not really. I would say as soon as this mine's done, I would get rid of all the mining or the smelting areas.
Yeah. Right, so then that means to feed, we're going to
40. So halfway to the amount of steam turbines we need.
need to put these goddamn undergrounds in the right fucking direction. Otherwise, I'm gonna be looking at them in the future, going, "What did I do wrong?"
Did I do that? Alright, with that fixed, we got that going.
Underground.
40, 54. Close the way there. No. Okay, so after that, let's work on rocket fuel. And then that will allow for making the rocket silo.
Which I expect is significantly easier in this version of the game.
It has to be. I mean, not even at the halfway point, all things considered. And all of them just require red, green, blue, so.
Signals. Stop.
Anything purple base that requires military?
So, first two iron plates. These are fucking full right here. That's after load. Yeah, look, like, trying to figure out is how much iron plate I can pull off this goddamn train.
Well, thankfully we're backed up on red potions because I've destroyed our gear reserve.
Yeah. Hitting those gears pretty regularly is... Drop. Okay, yeah, no, this... I'm barely tapping into what the train has. Alright, so I'll pull off whatever the fuck I want.
And I've destroyed our copper reserve.
Come on, Buddha, let me get caught up on iron first.
Well, to be fair, this is more futuring. Okay, I can stop the, or I can let the copper back up.
You're fine. I think we have plenty of copper. And the mine is winding down here, but... they're both on their last legs, it looks like.
Oh, this was meant for uranium rounds, but we can't make them yet. Okay.
Stop.
Yeah, close to what I need on that. Let's hold you off for... No, dip, 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 do. That was wrong.
There. I will call you utter creativity. No. You are core drop.
Alright, we are changing you
Can't see
to...
what colors they're using, so
Damn it.
core drop. Right.
We'll possibly overproduce a few heat exchangers.
So I want to add in is to should be able to. I hate having to delete and redo the fucking schedule. Like I feel like that is like some way to do it.
Can't you just go through all the trains? What do you want to change?
Trying to add in a new stop to the trains, and I feel like there should be a way to throw in a stop in the middle. Right now, I have to manually edit the trains, but
You know, you can do that without actually interacting with trains, right?
maybe.
Do you want me to help you?
So, head station. Drop.
No, we're doing fine on our sulfuric acid drop. quick picker. There you are.
You're going to one iron plate, nuclear, one, and one. Shit. So, shit.
Another good glowing rock.
Stop. Let the nuclear drop. Good. Drop.
Mm-hmm.
Iron. Up. Two. Up. 8. Ship. 8. Two. Oh. 8. Up. 8. Alright, so all my trains should be stopping at 4 now. What kind of dog shit placement is that, XioniX?
Are you emulating a Buddah placement?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be boring. I just need to make sure I can offload or... So I put a drill that has just one square of iron square on it. So right now I'm trying to make sure the picker I put with the filter will pull off an iron ore if it pops out. But I don't know what the rule is for when it comes to electric drillers to, pick from a single spot. Come on, electric drill. Just pop out one iron ore, and so I can prove that I set this up properly. Or I guess I could manual this. Let's go for a manual. Nope, nope. Oh, that worked. Perfect. There we go. It's starting to pull. Okay.
Well, or should be fine for a while now. You grab gears for that.
I think we're good enough for that. So I got 4 steel boxes filled with concrete, so we can concrete just about everything at this point.
Concrete the world, baby. All right.
Oh. I thought we had to use stone furnaces to make steel furnaces.
Guess not. That does sound familiar, though. Now it's steel and okay.
Yeah, no, it looks like they updated the
I'll be damned. Well, this enhancement of mine is probably going to make it so the core mine doesn't run out for a long goddamn time. We got all the iron plate in the goddamn world now.
Oh.
Speaking of, what if I'm kind of sick of hand making quick tracks?
Making what?
Quick tracks?
Oh yeah, dude, automate. So gears are coming through solidly. Copper right now is about the only thing slowing down. Yeah, 100 copper plates a piece, and I need 48 of them, I believe. Yep. And I might have overkilled the heat pipes, but
Overkill is underrated.
seriously.
So I do have fast transport belts. Ooh, right here. Quick clear. So what's your little faux automation thing supposed to be doing?
Which one?
I'm looking
This
at
one?
this AP rounds thing.
Oh, so you're up there. So this is where I was going to make uranium rounds, which is just Pierce AP rounds plus uranium, but that has to be researched, so that's further down the tree. You could tear it down if you want. I just left it there because it didn't really matter.
No, it's fine. I was just looking at this like, what in the actual fuck is Buddah doing?
Yeah, no, that was supposed to be me making uranium rounds, but we have to further research our weaponry.
Got it.
There it is. So yeah, we need yellow potion to be able to get that running. So we need utility packs.
Utility packs, you say? That is purple flying robot frame and low density structure. I am eyeballing this blue potion shortage we appear to be having.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh, fuck off. Was I? Okay, either I shot that or I'm off. Nope, I'm off by one. Fuck. There's 48. One, two.
Wow. All this and the red chips still aren't keeping up. We decided blue factories are faster.
I think it says it. Craft speed 0.5, craft speed 0.75. So yeah, it's 50% faster technically.
So I just place these. Hey Zan, what's up?
How's it going? Here for the sweet music still.
All me.
Makes me feel Zed personally.
So,
Yeah, it's always good to have some chill time in your life.
always need more fucking gears.
And I almost have enough steam engines or turbines.
Quickly. Interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, I am one stack down. Sorry. Now that we're actually tapping into our initial iron and copper mine instead of just leaving it there doing nothing.
Yeah, we're actually seeing impact. You're gonna see how well we actually designed this shit.
I mean, I'd still probably put us in the moderately unformed zone of this game.
That should hopefully fix gear production. That's kind of how this game goes, is you tweak something here and you create a shortage over there, you know.
All right, I should have enough of the resources to make a fully fledged nuclear power when I decide to actually turn it on.
So, let's see.
Speaking of which, I'm going to have another little pipe storage right here.
26. Or, so that's like squeezing in another 6 factories here. Okay. Shit. Bottom. Copper wire. Shortage. I'll let this run for a second. Primary, I'm gonna go take a leak.
Guess you're going to have to be next. Process asteroid chunks into useful materials.
That sounds like something we need.
Oh, research is on its own.
What? We hit an asteroid?
So we get create space platform by sending item space platform starter pack. So as soon as we launch a rocket. Wow, this is cheap as shit. Making rockets used to be expensive. Wow.
Used to be mostly cheap.
Yeah, we need concrete, we need purple chips, we need electric engines. We're apparently rocket fuel. I mean, I'm assuming we still need to get fuel, but yeah. Keep rockets producing.
Don't think I can get more copper down this line.
I mean, copper's
That
still
shit is
reaching the
coming
end.
out fucking full.
Yeah.
So
No, it's just the fact that it takes 30 seconds to make. Red chip. 9.5 seconds. Doesn't feel like 9.5 seconds. Oh, but to be fair, I guess our factories are technically making it at 75%.
yeah,
Oh, I was still oh, yeah, that'll speed shit up. Sorry, didn't mean to collect that many red chips.
that's fine. We needed them. We'll use them. They're not going anywhere. All right, so this is actually starting to back up now.
Yeah. No. We could turn all these into blues. I turned one into blue.
You participated.
Hey, man. That's what I'm here for, the participation trophy.
My favorite thing is you just picked a random one in the middle to turn blue. Like,
Well, that one over there was too far away. I didn't want to move. I'm the fatty. Leave me alone. I embrace the sedentary.
hey, Necron, what's up?
Just taking a quick visit before I head off to early bed. I made a promise to myself that since I was sick as fuck, and I feel like I determined like the factors that why I was so sick though.
What are the factors? Besides
One,
work.
well, my work is constantly being exposed to residents that are prone to viruses. And okay, and two, relating to one, there was like a stomach virus going on even to this day, even right now. Well, due to the weather, that's also going to number three. Number four, stressed because I had this one resident that is also infected with the stomach virus. So I was stressed the fuck out because I cannot calm her the fuck down. Neither my coworker, she's like uncontrollable. I've lack of sleep. Like this is like a build up from all the previous lack of the sleepless nights that I had. Like I should have like slept at 11, but I started to sleep at 1.
Mm-hmm.
And six probably like foods and other stuff.
I'm gonna say,
So
man, sleep, hydration are the two most important things.
yep. So I feel like it's not just the virus. Like I feel like I already got it, but the virus is like if we have if all of us has, I mean, I've studied how viruses work, to a general sense.
Yeah.
Viruses are smart. They are fucking smart. So they're not just there to, hey, let's infect this body. No, 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 no. They would go to the host, wait for the day that the host's immune system is weakened, and they strike. That's that's how they work.
I mean, they do hibernate.
Exactly. And the only way for it to eat the virus is just basically tell the virus, fuck off. I don't care how much I vomit or shit myself. I am gonna eat. I'm gonna stay healthy, and they'll be like, all right, man. We'll leave. Okay.
I mean, yes and no.
I mean, some viruses do. Some viruses do that.
I mean,
you get the
well, it's when
you
it
get
comes to the
general idea,
whole
right?
leaving aspect. I mean, they're constantly leaving once they hit excess. It's the fact that it's they're pretty rapid. It's the funny part when you look at how the biology of it works, because it's one of those mixtures of you don't want to kill the host. You kill the host, you're no longer to propagate and spread, and that's part of the reason why truly bacterial viral things are very good or lethal ones are bad is because they kill the host, and the issue is it kills the host so it can't spread. The ones that learn to not exactly kill the host but kind of spread, so the viruses that are endemic instead of pandemic are essentially the proper equilibrium. I'm gonna start going on a killing spree, XioniX.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you get the sense of it, right? So
Yeah.
so I was like trying to eat, even though my body tells me no because of the virus. It's like, okay, I know. Sorry, warning for those. It sounds gross, but on the day that I was sick, that on Monday this week, I vomited 4 times, and diarrhea like shit, and took like a diarrhea shit 7 times a single day. So you can imagine, like, I eat, I vomit. I eat, I shit, and vomit. I eat, I shit, I eat, I shit, and vomit.
Well, think of the upside. You're perfectly clear on the inside now.
But the experience is fucking unpleasant.
Oh, it's unpleasant, but healing is always unpleasant.
I'm like, I vomited before I thought that the worst one was I had like years ago, like for an entire week. One day equals one shit, or either one vomit, or both. It's not like I vomited like so many times in a day. This is the first time in my entire life I vomited 4 times. I think 5th time, because the first time I was like trying to stop myself from vomiting because like, no, I'm gonna shit this off. Nope.
And I've had it to where I've thrown up some 8 times in one day. Don't get me wrong, very, very unpleasant, but
I've had it where I vomited while shitting.
that was one of my that was actually one of my big not philosophical, but one of the big questions I had. What do you have to do if you have diarrhea and vomit at the same time? I found the answer. That little trash can that you have next to the toilet, you flip that over, clear it out, and then you throw up in that while you're shitting yourself. That was a very unpleasant day.
If you have time to clear it out, sometimes you don't.
I had very little time, but I was able to make it work.
Hustle.
Like I think there was this one day like years ago, like when I was like taking a shit, it's like having a diarrhea. After I shit, immediately afterwards, not even 10 seconds, I vomited on myself. I was like, this day can't get any worse. Oh, there is a third one. There's a cockroach crawling up on my leg.
Oh, this is a motherfucking smorgasbord. Goddamn buffet right here.
This is not in Canada. What this happens in the Philippines. Let me tell you, in the Philippines, there are a bunch of fucking cockroaches. They all fly.
Oh, I'm sure they have cockroaches in Canada too.
The German cockroaches.
In Canada, the cockroaches are very minuscule. The problems that we have to deal with is giant mosquitoes, and more giant mosquitoes on spring and summer.
Alright, need to change my...
And wild goose, some moose.
The
Here.
Canadian geese.
Yeah, geese. Well, in the Philippines is dengue. Mosquitoes that carries like fucking 5 types of mosquito virus we call dengue. I don't know how you
dengue,
pronounce
you
it.
got malaria.
Yeah, dengue,
Mosquitoes
malaria,
are horrible little creatures.
yeah, in the Philippines, it's a big issue. So you think, oh, there's a small one. No, there's smaller there that fucking deadly they get. But here in Canada, the mosquitoes are big. They can pierce through your cloth and drink your blood, but they don't carry that much of a dangerous disease, unlike in the Philippines. Dengue have 5 types. So dengue type A, B, C, D, E. Each of them, you want to be immune. You have a 50% chance of surviving each one of them. Oh, you're immune to dengue C. Well, good luck surviving the other 4, so that you'll be immune to all 5. Oh, you wanna play gacha with your life when being immune to dengue? Good luck. Oh, you immune to dengue? Oh, there's a malaria. Oh, not only that, also the sewage. There's dirty water they have to deal with. Oh, not only that, you're gonna have to deal with the cockroaches that also carries the diseases. Oh, not only that, you also have to deal with the rodents. Nope. It's like Philippines is like Australia, Asian version.
Your home country blows, dude. Like,
That's why, not to brag or anything, but sometimes whenever I go to this country and I feel like people are complaining with diseases, I'm like, motherfucker, we can't even, in my home country, we can't even afford to go to a hospital, let alone have enough, let alone even have the means to go there. Because the more we go there, like, oh, you have to also be aware when you're closing doors, make sure there's no mosquitoes getting in, because when a little
Mhm.
bastard gets in and you didn't notice, yeah, you're gonna have another problem to deal with, buddy. Now, I'm not kidding you. When sometimes in the Philippines we have to close the door, we have to check for mosquitoes because those bastards can get in. And then you think it's all clear, then you're driving here. Mm,
Mm.
I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
some people like, ooh, getaway slapped. For us, Filipinos, I mean, countries have mosquitoes. When we hear zig, we slap immediately to where the noise is. We have like a reflex of slapping it. Or
I think we just found the origin of martial arts right there.
Mr. Miyagi was Filipino, like.
I hear a zzz. Swing, 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 attack! It's self-defense, I swear.
for example, if I see a mosquito on my leg, I don't know if you hear my slap. I don't know if you can hear that, but I spank it where it was, and if I hear
Ew, he spanks it.
and then if I hear it in my ears, I just slap the side of my ear to where the noise is. Yeah, so we have grown a lot of reflexes because of those bastards.
You've
Don't get
seen
me
One Punch
started.
Man, right?
Yep.
I was just thinking of that one episode where he's like full blower swing to kill the mosquito and still missing.
Actually, if you think about it, it was dead, but because something was keeping it alive, which is the ladybug.
No,
So
the
if you kill,
he had that one mosquito he was taking on that was just a normal mosquito, and he kept slapping at it.
then it still won't die.
They
And
are resilient little bastards. You have to give them that. Like evolution, straight up won on that particular roll of the dice.
actually, that's why when it comes to dealing with mosquitoes, Genos is the best answer because you don't just slap it. If you know the mosquito can be indestructible because there's a super creature that is keeping it alive, you burn it. Burn that bitch to the ground.
Well, I think normal mosquitoes are indestructible too.
Unless you hit it hard enough.
You know the one thing I've always wanted to try? I've been told that if you get a mosquito, well, if a mosquito bit into you and you flex, you can actually force it to, or you make it to where it's unable to retract its, I don't know, sucker. In which case, it'll actually feed until it explodes. I don't know if that's true. I mean, it sounds like an urban legend, but I've always
That
wanted
sounds
to
like
try
some
it.
military bullshit, dude.
No, I did not hear it in the military. I did not hear that in the military. But like I said, I've always kind of wanted to give it a try. But the problem is you know, mosquitoes are like leeches. As soon as they bite, they inject you with something, or it's like, oh, you feel no pain. All is well. You'll be itchy in about 5 minutes, but for now, you're perfectly fine.
Oh, not only that, like, oh, you're gonna be fine. Also, I put a virus on you that you'll probably die if you have a 50% chance of survival. So good luck. Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, that is totally a young dude's tale. I heard
Yeah.
that from another guy when I was in high school. So it's like, huh, I wonder, can I flex enough to kill the bug, to kill the insect? Ah, die!
That's like the patriarchal version of the Handmaid's Tale. Like,
I mean, it's possible. I just kind of want to give it a try. Well, thankfully, the areas I've lived recently, oddly enough, mosquitoes are absent, which I don't want to roll the dice on, so I'm very, very happy for.
well, we don't have a lot of standing water where we live.
That is true. Deserts. But even then, like, even when I was in Iraq, I could swear I remember, oh, it's the muggy season. Here's all the goddamn fucking mosquitoes. I mean, they give us malaria pills, so.
Yeah, it's a military though. They give you malaria pills because it's fucking Tuesday.
That is true.
Oh, and also
You let it
the
complete it, it wouldn't irritate.
the fucking
Maybe.
mosquitoes, man. And you think like, oh, my home country, what I said, like you have to survive those kind of insects and creatures. That's just the icing on the cake. All you have to deal with corrupt politicians. You also have to deal with crazy ass people that can potentially rob or kill you. Some people do it in different ways that you'll never know, that you'll never guess. Like, oh, I didn't know that they do that. Yeah, we have some robbers and rapists and murderers in my country have very creative ways on how to deal with you. Sometimes you would not even imagine, like, oh, I didn't know that they can do that. Huh. Can't trust anybody anymore.
I
But
feel
the
like I
lovely-
missed a part in there because of the gunfire that was going on. What did you just say?
I just, in summary, in my home country, you have to also deal with criminals that have creative ways to commit an act.
Oh yeah.
Hypnotism, fucking just straight up stab you, straight up punch you.
Oh, those aren't creative. I can do that too.
Oh,
I'm
no,
a
no,
very
no.
simple person. I can pull that off.
No. Here's what's their technique. Is if someone's gonna rob you, here's the style. Okay, there will be a person talking to you. It'll be like a normal conversation, all that, just that. While the second person was trying to sneak up on you and steal you. And then the first person you're talking to is an accomplice, and he's like, "Oh no, someone's oh you know, I'll just have to go." There's two ways that's gonna happen. The person what is talking to you be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go now," because his accomplice already stole it from you, or they'll pretend someone's stealing from you. I'll catch it.
Yeah.
Then
No, that's
but
common
no.
here too.
also there is one here like what they call Buddah. It means like there's like hypnotism, like they have do a little snappy thing, or they have like this sort of scent wherein when you smell it, and they're like
You can smell
telling
it.
you do this, dude, and then it's like hypnotizing you, like give us this, give us that, and then even if it's shown on camera, even if you say, oh, that person stole from me, but in the camera it shows that you're willingly giving it to them. They're like hypnotizing you. I'm like, shit, now you're hypnotizing people to make them give you to make.
I have to admit,
Wait.
I've always been skeptical about the whole hypnotism thing.
Oh, it
like-
happens in my home country. But
I just find
it happens
Yeah.
with the certain chemical. It has to be on a certain chemical in a right mindset. Those happens only when you are so predictable to the point where they studied you for at least a month. That is why it's common that if you're gonna live in places like in my country, for example, if you live in a street and you have
I mean,
Or
you're
other
talking about
streets
Canada
beside
now,
it.
right? Your country?
no, it's in my home country. Like if you live in a street and you have 4 other streets beside it, you have to memorize all 5 streets so that when you go home, you can go to street 1, your home street, or street 3, or street 4. Be unpredictable as you can. Otherwise, if you're in
Yeah.
a pattern, it's obvious they're gonna study you. And one day you'll be like, oh, I'm getting raped. Oh, I'm getting robbed. Oh, I'm getting killed.
No, that's true. You know, it's better if you want to protect yourself. I mean, I'm on the high paranoid end. I do have to admit, I still take the same way home, but I drive for about 20 minutes a day, so yeah. No,
You want
I
to get
understand
raped,
everything
Buddha,
you
because
say.
that's how you get raped.
Apparently. No, I'm so focused on the hypnotism thing where it's like, oh, well. Now, don't get me wrong, they could narcotic your ass up to the point where you're just like, oh yeah, you know, whatever.
My personal strategy is to be too fat to kidnap.
Fat people are harder to kidnap. That's a lot of mass you have to move around.
Seriously. They look at me and go, oh, it's Godzilla!
But due to the copyright laws, it is not Godzilla.
Kaiju! Kaiju!
That just means big monster.
It's just called differently.
Surgically implanted.
This,
That works too.
it's not the same. It's not the same.
You don't seem to realize if I become hypnotized or pass out, I will shit myself.
Oh, imagine.
But yeah, it's one of those. So there's a street game, well, game quote unquote, called 3-Card Monte. It is straight up a hustler game. And that was one of those, like, you ever go to a city where you see 3-Card Monte going on? Guess what? 3 or 4 of the people in the crowd are plants. They're going to be there to, incite you to bet. And there's also going to be a few that are there to literally just pick your pocket, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll totally bet in on this. They see where your money, or where you're keeping your money, and then they'll pick your pocket. And then, yeah, no, it's having people around to help the person who's robbing you is worldwide at this point.
Yeah.
Also, in my home country, it's common.
I agree with you, Lord. Yeah.
It's common that all houses must have gates with spikes on it. Every house in the Philippines must have a gate with spikes on it. Some people just make a cemented wall, but on top of the cemented wall, it is cemented with broken glass.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because robbery is a kind of thing, and here in Canada, it's like everywhere is open. I was like, huh. Okay, I guess it's safe then. No, some indigenous people who are on drugs or probably batshit crazy can potentially sometimes knock into your door.
Fucking Inuit.
I was like, can I install? And I asked some of my relatives here, and it's like, can you install gates here? They said, yes, you can. You have the right to, but you will be looked at suspiciously, and people will be like, huh. I guess you're hiding something valuable there. That's why you install gates, because gates are not common here.
Are you talking home country or Canada now?
Canada.
All right.
Canada now.
Well, the problem with
It's like-
Canada is, like most Western countries, I'm quite sure if they get injured while trying to rob you, then you're the one who gets sued, and that's part of the problem. Well, that's all. Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the fucking issue with the Western world.
Don't you realize
world
they
and
had hard lives, man? You got to respect the fact that they had hard lives. They're doing the best they can to feed their families.
We had hard lives too in the Philippines. We know what poverty means. What true poverty means. Have you ever
My food
tried
stamps ran out. You don't understand how hard this is.
I can't buy me a cake and a Coke.
Going to buying our wants take like a fucking 3 years plus, depending on how the debt pays. Plus the fact that the salaries are not enough unless A, you have a connection, which is common in the world. B, you have a really good job, which is doctors, businessman, or a politician. I hate politicians. C, you are connected with some of the wealthiest gang members. Or D, you are a gang member yourself and you're stealing people's shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, here in the Western world, almost like there's like what they call, for me, equity. Like if you have a job, you can afford your wants, your needs, as long as you know how to budget right. In my country, having one job or 2 jobs is not enough, because the salary is not compensating with the cost of living. In the Western world, because they have rights, they can try to accommodate the the rising cost of living plus the salary.
Oh, fucking Lord.
In my home country, you ask them, "Oh, are you gonna increase the salary to compensate for the living costs?" You know what my country will say? Fuck you.
Sounds about right.
Fuck off. Fuck you.
Lord knows what's going on here.
Seriously, that's hard times right there.
Go
Oh,
eat shit.
God.
Yeah, it's so
but
bad.
Here in Canada,
My parents bought me a Miata.
What a poor person thing to do. What's going on in this world?
Don't they know Miata's totally a chick car? What are they trying to get me raped?
God.
yeah,
Comment of the fucking week right there.
comment of the week. Let me see your Twitch. Hold on, I'm gonna go to your Twitch.
Yeah, you might want to be on Twitch.
Yeah, you totally missed a gold comment right there.
Yeah, no, Miatas, they're not bad little cars. I make
Yeah,
fun of
we're
him.
so poor
but
that one year I only got one car for Christmas.
Yep.
Lol. Where do you live, Lauren?
Western society, I'm assuming.
definitely not the Philippines. That's for goddamn sure.
All I know, besides the Philippines, like like in the Southeast Asia, I know there are other countries that are experiencing similar poverty issues and shit. But that's the thing when I go here in the Canada and I see people like now what they say first world problems, I'm like, bitch, that's your issue. It could have been solved easily if you're just fucking patient enough. Motherfucker, you have the
I
rights and you're not using it properly.
I agree with you, Necron, but right now I'm looking at Lord. My junior year, he was thinking about selling his Miata and buying a Mustang. Don't get me wrong. I love the Mustang I had too, but really, Miata and a Mustang.
I mean, but to be fair, there's a difference between a V6 Mustang and a V8 Mustang. Is a V8 Mustang is manly. A V6 Mustang, you're still kind of gay.
Oh
And I can
my
say that
God.
because both me and Buddah had V6 Mustangs. We're not gay.
Yeah, some of the best professors are kind of odd.
Idiosyncratic.
That too. He wants to go and use big words.
Uh,
Well, the thing is if I use big words, I'm less likely to get demonetized.
No, they are cultured individuals.
No, they're using the highbrow humor, then it's fine.
You see, they are not willing to defenestrate their lexicon just to appeal to the lower class of individuals. So therefore,
They must be liberal.
yes. Whoop! That's a train.
Bambi meets Godzilla. Now, you want a classic
Uh.
cartoon short? Watch Llamas and Hats.
They came out with a
Demonetized version.
No, a monetized friendly version.
Yeah.
They were already demonetized.
Yes, defenestrate is to toss out a window.
Yeah, it's Latin for to throw out a window, toss out a window.
I so rarely get to use that word in casual conversation so it's so much fun when I actually get to say it.
I learned that from a guy when I was working at Walmart. True story,
Uncut gems,
actually.
man. Uncut gems.
It's good to talk to random people. You learn a bunch of stuff.
So,
I understand, like, growing up in a place where everything's provided to you and when little shit problems and you're just complaining like a bitch. And I'm here, like, I've seen how poverty works in my home country. And when I entered, I was like, bitch, really? So I still can't get over it. I'm like, sometimes the solution or the answer to it is simple. All you need is just this sort of attitude and all that. Sometimes I see them bitching and complaining about I have my rest. I'm like, so this is where Karens existed. Okay, then sometimes I want to bitch slap them. Complain too much. Not a
Can't
big
do
deal.
that.
I know, but I'm speaking in metaphorical.
batteries, too.
I'm exaggerating. I know I can't do that literally, but you get the feeling, right? Like sometimes I feel like, seriously?
I got a feeling. Ooh. Nothing?
Bambi meets Godzilla was 40 years old when Llama with hats. Ow.
What was the other one? Charlie the Unicorn. Oh, that's fucking gold too.
I didn't get into that one as much as I did with llamas with hats.
Oh, they stole my kidneys.
Charlie, come to the... What was it? The ice cream mountain. No, I loved it because my sister bought a dog and they decided to name it Charlie. And me and my brother were both sitting there going, Charlie! Yeah, don't do that, Charlie! And my sister's like, "What are you doing?" Look up Charlie the Unicorn, man.
Come see the Leopleodon, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
I think I heard about Charlie. The golden days of the internet. The golden days of the internet, where it was base and not cringe. As
The Wild West.
There are still parts
Right
of the
now
internet
it's-
that are good.
oh yeah, before it was for me, it was like the golden age. YouTube, Poop, PewDiePie, Ray.
Well, the guy
Orange.
sorry to interrupt you, Necron. Well, you know, the guy knocked on the door and I stabbed him 32 times in the chest. That's how you kill people. Oh, really? That's how that happens. Well, you know. Carl. That's his name. Apparently they had baby llamas with hats. I have to admit, I've never had the urge to watch it. I'm sure it's kind of on the same level, but it's like,
Yeah, it's probably along the same lines. Just you have toddlers committing war crimes instead of adults.
War
Isn't
crimes.
he adorable?
Go do a crime.
Timmy, why are you playing in a puddle of mud? It's
What are we
blood.
standing in, Carl? Would you believe me if I told you it's delicious strawberry jam? No. Well, then it must be the blood of the elderly people I killed on this boat. Carl! What? Where's the nearest power line? And that is straight up through an oil
Welcome
field. I do know.
to another stream of Buddah and XioniX randomly remembering shit from Charlie the Unicorn. Llamas with hats.
Llamas with hats. Get the name right. Philistine.
Charlie the Unicorn's in here too.
No, that's another one of those just random fond memories. One day I was in
Over the
basic
years, the
training and
internet
they just
has
had
gotten
to
bigger,
distract
but
us for a
not
day
really
because
bigger
they already
than
sent
the
over a group. And they're like, "Hey, anyone here not seen Black Hawk Down?" And I was one of those people who raised my hand. Drill sergeant looks around. He's like, "Cultural Philistines." Did I just get called a Philistine by my drill sergeant? What the hell's going on here? Such a
Damn.
weird day.
The internet golden days. Now it's just more
Homestar
of
Runner. I've not
drama.
heard of that.
I have to admit, I never really watched it. I did watch what was it? The bad guy, bad whatever. I did watch him reading emails. But yeah, I never got into Homestar Runner personally.
I still got my batteries.
Oh, then definitely not worth watching.
Strong Bad's email. I've never watched. I know who Strong Bad is, but I've never actually watched Strong Bad before.
Well, Strombad is the villain in Homestar Runner.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right.
Okay, so we can now make the rocket. So yeah, we can start working on that. No, I mean plenty else to work on right. Nope, there. Nope, can't research that. Yeah.
I
have
thought
to
we
get
were
the
waiting on yellow potions.
I mean, I'm just saying it's available now. I'm not. I mean, I'll probably start working on it. Right now, I'm just protecting the border.
Oh, you are so racist.
Hey, man, borders are important.
Let's see. Oh, I need to get electric pins. Ooh, that's a long ways from go. Just gonna fuck me. I know I'm gonna regret this. I'm 100% gonna fucking regret this.
Yeah, no, the system is down. It's been over a decade since I've heard that. Yep. Like I said, never really watched the series. I did watch the Strombad emails though, and those got me going pretty good. All right, that that's done. Let us see. Ooh, portable fission reactor.
Oh, that's good.
Do you have yellow potions going?
Not yet. I'm still working on them.
Okay. Once that's done, then. Everything's gonna require blue from this point on. I had a friend who did a pretty good, strong bad impression. At this point, years later, man, other details I can remember about him is that his mom left his dad for somebody she met. Oh no.
How in the name of Zeus's butthole do you fuck that up? Like, you get a gamer girl. How in the actual fuck do you cock that up?
He's just not as fun as he used to be.
He doesn't go on raids. He keeps trying to play the healer. I want a DPS main.
There's plenty of
Healers are
DPS
good.
out there. That is a chick with no taste right there.
Oh, I want a DPS. There's DPS is fucking everywhere. It's very rare for people to have a good support.
Healers never get support.
Oh, all DPS, eh? Good luck. Good luck surviving a poison.
I've been a healer before. I know what I'm talking about. Like, we get fucking abused like a redheaded stepchild. Like, they...
Yeah, that's
Well,
why
that's
I feel
more
bad.
the fault of the tank then. Tank needs to
Yeah.
maintain the aggro. DPS is supposed to, you know, do their job. But obviously, everyone's supposed to protect the healer.
Sounds like you got bad teammates. Yeah, I feel bad for those kind of healers. Like, man.
Alright, so I don't have to worry about those. That's all good. That's all good. Nothing in the homeland. All that's good. Might want to kill that. Definitely need to go after that one. Okay, new direction.
We would have found a friend.
I mean, it's not a bad first thought to have. Well, I'm not huge into modding personally. I generally try to go with the OG, but then
Every once in a while, I'll drag Buddah into playing a mod version of something.
well, even then, sometimes, well, more often now it seems when you mod it, you're not cheating. You are like legit fixing glitches in the game. Well, yeah, this mod, so you don't have to worry about this anymore.
Well, I mean, there are cheating mods. There are absolutely cheating mods. They
Yeah.
100% exist. But most of the mods that I've had you play are like the Fallout. There's like the Fallout 3 mod that completely reworks the quest system, or the Terraria mod that gives it all sorts
Now,
of cool.
The Terraria mod is the one that sticks out the most for me.
Yeah. So electric circuit, battery steel.
I want explosive rocketry.
I guess
I was actually trying to look through some of the mods, and I was trying to find some of the more that simple, more quality of life ones. And when I found like wooden power poles that have like a 10 by 10 power radius, I'm like,
yeah, that's
wow.
fucking cheating. Yeah, that is absolutely fucking cheating.
How about the mod for Factorio where you can build like bipedal robots?
I mean, they
you
give
can
you a
make
spider,
spiders.
so it's not like that big a deal.
And this one gives you more options. I saw it's like, oh, it gives you more options to improve your robot army. Yeah.
I mean, you get a personal roboport, which is basically your own robot army.
Yeah,
Um,
gotta be working on that soon enough.
yeah,
How
No,
many
they
can you
make it
build?
to where you could do a lot of automating in this game. Problem is me and XioniX never really work out blueprints. Like every blueprint we use, it's not a unified. I'm just gonna clear out enough area and then whoop, boo, we're under attack.
oh, we're
And
actually
I
being
think it's
attacked.
yep, and I think it's exactly where I was going.
I am nowhere near that. Where the?
I'm heading towards it.
Okay.
Like I said, it caught my eye. It's in the pollution cloud. Hopefully my 3 little turrets are strong enough. Looks like it was.
Yeah. Yeah. That Factorio seems to be very, very friendly towards mods.
That's good.
Gonna research tank
Oh,
because
you're
I want to
getting
give
an
myself
active
uranium
chat
rounds.
now. Oh,
Well, when they say something, I respond to something. Oh, whoops,
and this
I
is
screwed up.
good.
It was so long ago I didn't even have enough ammo to load or to protect that outpost.
This is why we can't have nice things, Buddha.
Hey man, I had to
Sunballast.
set up my own simple ammo production, so you can go pound sand.
Sunballast said, I prefer playing tags with minor self-healing. Okay.
Here.
I prefer playing a fighter necromancer. Yeah, let's go. I'm a one-man army. No one can stop me. Fuck you, fuck everybody else. I trust my own.
All right, let's go back to rocket launcher.
Hey, time to claim activity funds? No, not yet. No, no, no,
That's
no,
not
no.
good. Chips. There's no way this can be enough chips. I have to steal something
Huh,
here.
interesting. Thank you, personal armor. Well, armor shield.
Shit. Oh yeah, healing protect. Yeah, that would do it.
Let's see.
Let's rob these.
And down. It's always adorable to see one of those like little biters going, I'm gonna participate too. Run up to my turret line and just evaporate.
You know.
Like that one.
I broke everything.
You know the short funny series called The Heavy is Dead?
Nope.
That short, that one episode, that one short video. Oh, if you're a fan of of Team Fortress 2, that is a treasure.
Team Fortress 2?
Yeah, it's basically SFM like
That's what I
like
did wrong.
fucking around. The heavy is dead. Yes, I am dead. Why is the heavy dead?
Different special value for regeneration.
Okay.
Sounds like some D&D stuff. With this ability, you now use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier.
Right,
That does
I
sound
gotta
pretty
go.
good.
Sleep early, as I promised to myself. It's been fun
Alright.
with you all.
Yeah, have
Alright.
yourself a good night, Necron.
Alright. Good night,
Good night.
everyone. Good night.
Yeah. You ready for a proper refill there, Buddah?
It's my turn, but yeah. Oh, close to yap.
I mean, no, this is 3. It's my turn.
Hmm.
I gave you a beer, that's all.
I'm good then. Yeah, refill.
I
Okay, repair.
I should have just let you do it, you know. But you're doing interesting things, so maybe. Are you doing interesting things?
Well, I'm expanding my outpost now, so yeah. My apologies. I'm expanding our.
I think I just got called a slave.
I mean, you build stuff for me. You make it possible for me to continue the good work that I'm doing. You're a very valued employee.
I get paid?
I didn't say that.
I want to talk to HR.
There is no department here, but if you can find it, have fun.
I'm gonna make an HR.
I
We're
definitely
gonna have
need more.
robots and blackjack.
You do realize we're on a foreign planet, right? Besides, I'm providing for his defense.
Fuck you, federal government.
See all those defensive units I built and all the electricity I provided? I'm doing amazing.
You haven't provided shit for electricity.
But I have employed the electricity to the common good.
Oh my god, you are an authoritarian dictator.
We
You're
don't
using my
accept-
labor to conquer the natives.
We do not accept such terminology on planet we are on. Other people find such language offensive. We might have to punish you for that.
Well, thanks for the follow, Necron. I'm a little sad I missed the follow notification. I heard it, but I didn't get to see the titties bounce, so my night is ruined.
In the arms of an angel. Okay, large power pulse.
If only there was a hero, someone out there who knew how to make the titties bounce.
Now I need iron plate. Yeah, let's go for 50. Why not?
Do what?
I'm building 50 large power poles while I'm moving around. Well, you've already supplemented it, so it's not that big of an issue, but yeah, our initial iron ore mine is starting to die off. Our initial copper is now backing up again, so that's not going to be an issue.
Okay.
Blue potion started back up.
Bastard beetle. Am I the bastard beetle? Is that what's happening right now?
No, I would never call you a beetle bastard. I mean, there are some names out there. So there's this comedian. He was talking about how he made jokes about names, and people started telling him actual names. One name that he was told was called Shithade, Shithhead. So somebody named their kid Shithead.
And pronounced it wrong.
And then the other one was Ashola, Asshole. So yeah, there's a bunch of names out there.
Now, the one that still pisses me off the most, but
Mhm.
they got their comeuppance, was the group of people that named their kid Khaleesi when Game of Thrones was still super popular. And it's like,
Seriously.
oh, you fucking... Khaleesi's not a name, it's a fucking title. And you're naming
Hey.
your fucking kid Queen. And you know what? When she turns out to be a psycho bitch...
Or a stripper.
You know, yeah. Harley. Porsche.
I mean,
Ferrari.
Khaleesi.
Absolutely. Because Buddha's doing it, and he's, like, really bad.
Hey, that's a letter Kenny name right there. Anita Dick. It's a Canadian comedy. I mean, it is hysterical, so it is a comedy. But
Yeah, no, Letterkenny's hilarious. Purple chips. Chips right
what was the husband's name again?
there. Fuck me. What was his name?
Dude, I'm always
Yeah.
down for suggestions.
Yeah.
Because I keep a simple just loop going essentially until I have enough going on that I just don't care. So I generally do about 3 running the Corvo system, and then after that I turn it into just straight up energy fuel cells.
No, I think I'm gonna...
Really, you 2 belts instead of just on 1.
Just gonna do this with my box of blue.
Sounds good. I'll take a look into that. Like I said, it's been a second since I've done the Corvo system, but yeah, it's one I remember. I set up either 2 or 3 of these centrifuges, I believe is where it's made, and just that's all they did is just pure get me those going. And as soon as that started happening, I started turning it all into fuel cells, and I just didn't care anymore. And then I had it to where the expended fuel cells got sent back to get turned into the regular, was it 235? I can't see it here. Yeah, the 238s. And then, yeah. I like it. I will definitely take a look-see into that.
Oh, hang on.
You're still working on yellow potions?
I am still working on yellow potions. I'm close. I have all the materials I need. I'm just deciding on final production areas.
Got enough turrets, got enough walls, got enough radar, got enough regular ammo. Might. Yeah, no, I'm gonna assume I'm good. Alright, I will be back in a second.
Jiffy?
Now I really want to look up Letterkenny right now just to see what the Dick family name was. Family's name were.
I just Bonnie Murphy. Shit. They were um like the the old school farmers, like
They were Amish.
they were Amish, yeah. Um,
So all the names were biblical too.
yeah. So Buddha's trying to get nuclear power set up. He's just bad at it. So he wanted it. So yeah, I'm supporting him.
So what I'm doing is I'm getting my my seed uranium going on. So I get a bunch of obviously the regular uranium, which I was hoping to turn into ammunition at this point. But I forgot that you have to do a weapons upgrade to be able to turn it into uranium rounds. I have the 4 reactors. I have the heat pipes. I have the heat sinks, or the heat whatever they're called. The heat exchangers. I have the steam turbines, and I just barely got up to 80 uranium. About to be 81. And so what I was doing is I'm working up to just have that seed. So when I get the Corvo, I wanted to say reactor, but that's not the proper term. The Corvo enrichment process.
Kovarex.
So, whatever. Kovarex process setup. So I defending the border right now, but the next thing that I wanted to do was to work on the spaceship so I can get that going. So once I get that, once I get start collecting the space science, then I was going to start that going. And with 80 as seed, that means I'm going to be able to get at least 2, because I think you need 39 apiece, or is it 40? There it is. Yeah, so you need 40. So I could start 2 enrichments going as soon, or right now if I had enrichment. And as soon as I get that going, I'm essentially going to start siphoning off just 1 to start making fuel cells. And there was actually a logic gate that I saw as a recommendation to maintain heat and fuel, but not have it just fill up. Yeah, it's I did the same thing. I thought the 238 was the enriched version, not 235. But yeah, I need at least 4235 to start the process, and now I have enough to start 2 process. So yeah, right now I'm starting up the seed. Where is it the most efficient? No, but at least I got it started up, so when I can have the ability to, I will be ready. Besides so this is our closest uranium mine. I think it started off with 4 million. So, I mean, we still got plenty of uranium up here. I'm not too worried about it. So, having it just go. Yeah, I was thinking the same way. There you are.
So splitters let you pick what side shit goes on, right?
Yeah, you can choose which side our things and splitters go into. Need me to help you with that?
No, I just need to figure out how to do it.
So, I have a splitter. If you look at the menu, yeah, all you have to do is click on it. You got input, output. And so you can click on the output and put a filter on it if that's how you want to go.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Right click, left click, left click. Now that I'm finally just starting to back up.
Packs stored in my inventory for some fucking reason.
There we go. Keep that line moving.
Alright, so you should be getting yellow potions soon. Just gonna go make sure I didn't cock anything up. It's gotta be a trickle at first. This is just concept build.
Well, no. I love how we're talking about cock, trickle, and yellow potion right now. I'm not going to tap into the yellow until it backs up a little bit. So right now we're just working on blue.
You know, and if the yellow backs up a little bit, it can actually lead to prostate cancer. So you don't want to let the yellow store up for too long, because...
But you know, a little bit of a store up is just healthy.
It can make it difficult to get an erection or even become aroused.
Is that true? It has to be.
It has to be.
I guess I need to take a break now too.
You get right back here.
Somebody beat the hell out of him, Your Honor. Who did it? A madman, Your Honor. A madman.
A desperate fool at the end of his pitiful rope.
What do you look like? About 6'2", tall, giggly teeth. So if you don't know what we're talking about, watch Liar Liar. It's one of those great old movies.
Oh yeah, it is. It's delightful.
Let's see. So
Alright, let's test this technology.
2 more there, 1 there. That one's bigger. Let's go for that since I have the resources.
Ah, it worked. It is old at this point.
Come on, man. It came out like, what?
95, 96?
95? Yeah. I was going to say, I went and watched it with my grandparents. I don't know how we talked them into it. And they are of a religious bent. So they agreed. They were not particularly happy, but me and my sisters were laughing our asses off.
Alright, you got yellow potions coming in. Slowly.
Woo, woo. Twitch is dumb frequently, not sometimes, but you know, I understand.
Fucking cockbiting Twitch tard. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah. I've run into that before, too, where... Yeah. There are some things that I can't control. I mean, I might be able to speed up messages, but...
Wow.
I don't know, Zad. Honestly, the last Metal Gear game I played was Snake Eater, which I didn't even beat it. Like,
I always figured the soldiers that you were stealing were private security and stuff like that. That's how I figured that was worked out. I don't know. Like I said, I did not get that far into Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, no, dude, it's been a minute. I remember I was talking to this kid a while back, and I was talking about Warcraft 3, and he's like, dude, how old do you think are... You're fucking old. And I'm like, no, it came out... Oh, shit.
God,
But yeah, I was talking to him about what was it, Dota or League of Legends? One of those essentially was birthed from used map settings of Warcraft 3, and I was just like, okay, yeah, no, that was just a little while ago, and it's like, no, he wasn't even born when that came out.
Yeah,
No,
Dota.
and I enjoy those used map setting maps.
Buddah occasionally drags my ass back to him from time to time.
Well, not Warcraft 3, but StarCraft. Definitely some old StarCraft maps that we go back to. I was always a fan of the used map settings elemental maps. Those were fun. Or Marine Survival.
Oh,
Those
the survival
were
maps were
unforgiving.
fucking brutal.
And then they eventually came out with ones that had brutal in the title because the other ones were too easy.
Yeah, everything was simply too easy at that point. Where it's like, oh, fuck off.
Never watched it. Was it good? Or was it just one of those randoms?
What's the Africa stuff? Sorry, I'm scrolling back a little bit.
I guess you'd have to tell me.
I was, the chat from Zen. Alright, so making these, light structures. I gotta turn this fucker off, he's causing a problem. Doesn't take itself. Oh, okay. So, hopefully this shit catches up here.
It's connected.
So what did you want it yellow for again?
I wanted it so I can make myself some uranium round.
So this was a selfish endeavor.
Hey, it's gonna be very, very, very important when we start using spaceships. Not the uranium rounds, but it will allow me to make stronger rounds also.
Got it.
I bought a fishing rod for us.
Let's throw down a couple.
Yeah, that does sound a little bit familiar. Oh! I never watched it, but I can remember like the movie art and stuff like that. Yeah, cause like the whole solution was the shampoo or whatever, wasn't it? That sounds right.
What the fuck are you babbling about?
He's talking about Evolution, the movie, and I'm remembering it right now. Selenium! That's what it was. Can't you see our wavy hair? Don't question me, dude. I got my random. Yeah, see? I called it. Zen said I was right, kind of. But I was in the right realm. Wow. I never watched the deleted scenes. I honestly think I saw it when it was on, like, you know, some random, hey, you know, Evolution on FX or whatever. Sorry, dude. It was not a movie that really caught my attention. It was just one of those.
Which is impressive because Buddah downloads fucking everything.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have physical copies of every movie that I've ever watched in my life. I am a law-abiding citizen.
And a digital pack rat. Now that is got to be the best MacGuffin ever. The shampoo enema to find the solution.
What? Did I miss something?
The shampoo enema, the final enemy, final alien, whatever. I don't know. I'm not really participating in this conversation.
Apparently, you went off on your own on that one. I do not know what XioniX is talking about. Sorry, I was distracted by XioniX doing XioniX things apparently. One moment.
I don't know. I saw shampoo
Oh, there
enema.
was.
And...
Wow. No, I did not see that. Or I don't remember that, I should say. Hold on a second. My brain might be able to process it. It'll take a second. No, sorry. Like, I remember so many little parts of that. I literally only watched, and I'm not sure if I ever watched it all the way through. I just remember that scene where they were talking about, oh, then how did it not affect you? Oh, did you not see our wavy hair because of our shampoo? Go for it, dude. Evolution's old enough. I don't think we worry about spoilers.
Yeah, we
Actually,
generally
that's
don't
one of
worry.
those things that Iskander got mad at me about when playing Final Fantasy VII. Like, I didn't want to say, like, Aerith died and stuff like that. He's like, dude, the game is 30 years old at this point. I'm like, I know, but eh.
Okay. I might need more copper out of this shit.
There is always time for lubricant. Thought that was last time we night, but yeah. Let's just straight down.
I am not making enough copper. Oh wow, I am dramatically underperforming on copper. Ooh, this is bad. Alright, next car has to be copper.
Okay, well, we got a couple of copper nodes we can start tapping into.
Let's see. Where do I have this near the train? Oh, good
The
hell,
last
that is
alien with a gigantic amoeba, or yeah. And they had to fill a truck of shampoo and shove up. Okay, that's minorly ringing a bell. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to recall that, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, it's tickling something in my brain.
Your butthole, maybe? Like, oh, we really don't have much copper out here. Huh. Like, I got a 650k copper line. That's not gonna keep the line fed for long.
Well, like I said, the one I was looking at was at the bottom of the train. Oh, no, that was the 650k you were talking about,
Yeah,
apparently.
I mean, it's okay, but it's not great.
Are we starting to run into our great copper famine?
Guess so, because this,
Yeah,
I mean, I can restructure my copper mining, but I'm just gonna chew through this copper mine faster. I'm just going through copper ore so goddamn fast right now.
okay, that actually does sound familiar, Lauren. That really does. Okay, let's. We have a
What
search
flavor?
function.
It doesn't matter. It's for my ass.
Okay. Oh. Okay, we got 3 that are safe that we can tap into.
Yeah,
Okay.
2.6 million is what I'm looking at in the south.
So we got 2.6 million there. We got 1.1 million directly south of the 6.5 or the 650.
Okay. I see
And
it.
we got 5.1 in the north. And then I can start working towards the 10 million and the 5 million.
None of those are particularly close to the train, but
No, but that's just it. Is we can either start tracking it in towards the train, because don't you have a stop over here? So we could literally just start making a massive track, or you could start on that one. I'll work on expanding either here or here. I'll start trying to see if I can mass produce the 2.6 million and getting it into the train. But I'm not sure where you want the car for copper to be. So you let me know on that one.
I'm thinking I'm gonna do the southern ones. That's the straightest shot. I think that's.
I'm forgetting. Is Orlando Jones is he the really big guy? Like I remember the line, but I'm not remembering. Ended up losing a lot of weight, becoming kind of ripped. Oh, he was okay. Oh, nope. I'm drawing a blank. God damn it! Sorry, my brain's a jumbled bunch of mess. Oh, Orlando Jones. Okay, I remember. Nope, still not remembering the scene.
Shit.
Ice cream.
Oh, I just made 21 burner drills because I'm a fucking retard.
Well, as long as you want to burn stuff that isn't yours. I really let my slave get uppity, I swear. I mean, employee.
Send HR after me. I'll deal with them.
Honestly, I think I'm sending finance after you after that.
Oh, God. Green chips are so sad right now. Oh. Okay. No, I need to. Alright, I know what the problem is. I need to fix this fucking problem. Gears. Where do I have gears? Gears over here.
Okay, don't have to be defensive that way, so.
Was...
And, well, it's good that I need to go back to base, because that's my last radar.
Gears. Now. Make drills. Drills. Not burners. Drills. Leasing or Linux. I don't know what you are talking about.
He's continuing on with the that works. With the
I know he's talking about whatever Taco Burrito movie, but it's fine.
The Evolution movie. Come on, man. Yeah, like I said, I never watched the deleted scenes, but huh.
Go that way. Go this way. I guess either way would have been fine.
Don't get me wrong, from the little bits I'm remembering, I am having a slight urge to like, hey, it might not be bad to go watch that one more time. Oh, that's the other reason why we want a yellow potion, XioniX. That leads to portable fission reactors.
Yeah, portable fission reactors are nice. Now, this is a matter of expedience.
Well, there's some no. When it comes to comedy, there's a weird cut in there. Like there's a certain nostalgic aspect, but then again, there's also okay, I'm older now. Yeah, not as funny anymore.
Dazzle?
I kind of want to 7-Up now. Yeah, I've seen Bedazzled. That was a interesting one. That's the one where Brandon Fraser, he's the guy from The Mummy, who tries to make a deal with the devil so his girlfriend will like him.
That sounds
Yeah,
like a red
it's
pill
an
story
adaptive
if I've
pause.
ever
I
heard
got it
one.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, if only my Spanish teacher can hear me now. No, that was that was a interesting one too. That's a I think I watched that one after Evolution. No, I know I watched that one after Evolution. No, it's a pretty good movie. It's odd, and ultimately what you find out at the end is like, hey, guess what? You can make some views. Don't waste your fucking time. Or maybe that was my take on it. But yeah, he ends up getting out of the Faustian deal by, I wish that the girl that I'm really attracted to is happy. Oh, your last wish was a selfless wish. So now you're out, or you don't have to give me your soul.
That's a lame Faustian deal.
Mm-hmm. I have to remember, Americans still love happy ending type movies.
Fucking Americans are so goddamn retarded.
Everybody learns a good lesson. Everyone is, oh, that.
That was a weird interruption point there, Buddha.
Oh, our. I mean, technically it is our, but my nuclear storage was starting to become too full, so now I'm making it even.
Bigger
At this point, I'm
nuclear
quite sure
storage.
I'm being stupid, but you know what? I want all the resources.
You want all the nuclear storage. God. I need tracks. I need ass loads of tracks.
Oh, he was. Honestly, the one I remember him most from, not gonna lie, personal favorite, is the Replacements movie. If I'm remembering the right guy. Don't get me wrong, I haven't typed in his name to look him up, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, he was the wide receiver who couldn't catch anything. I don't know if XioniX remembers the Replacement movie. He was not a big football. Well, no, he.
I like football. Wasn't super big on the replacements movie. Like it was.
I don't know why. It just tickled something for me when I were watching the Replacements movie. Well, if you like American football, I recommend it. If you don't like it, yeah, you know. I mean, I still think it's worth at least a watch. Watch it once and be like, I mean, it is straight up silly, but I still found it enjoyable. Or the other one that comes to mind for that particular movie is what was that, Drumline or whatever? If I'm thinking of the proper guy. And I think he was in Office Space. He was the guy who was selling magazines, XioniX.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
The moral I liked from Bedazzle is the song they used at the end. And I am not even going to pretend to remember what that was, so...
Want to be somebody else, change your mind. That's good advice.
XioniX?
Yeah?
Does that ring a bell for you?
No. I'm just saying that's good advice. If you want to be somebody else, change your mind.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I cannot claim to be well informed in the musical scene.
Didn't realize we were talking about a musical. I was just
Well,
reading the
song.
line.
Well, he's saying it's the end. There's a song at the end of the movie, the song, and I'm not inclined. I hardly ever listen to music, dude. I'm more audio books and podcast type thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I distinctly remember you downloading the Les Mis soundtrack and listening to that.
Hey, dude,
over
that
and
is
over
an
again.
amazing one that was from my childhood, and you can all compound sand. Les Mis is amazing. Wasn't a huge fan of Phantom of the Opera, but Les Mis, chef's kiss.
No, there's nothing wrong with Les Mis. I just you sit there, you tell me that you don't like musicals, and I have direct evidence to contradict that.
I meant just music in general. Musical was wrong, but
Ah, okay.
you're more musically inclined is kind of what I was saying. You actually listen to music. I generally don't.
All right, I see where you're getting at. All right. But no, I'm not familiar with that particular song.
Let's drop some energy shields. Reintroduce my second leg extenders to fly.
Tampon
Make
Chan,
the
Minute
bad
Stone
man
Bits.
fly. Need more iron plate so I can make more rockets, so I can make more explosive rockets. What is required for that? Double the explosives. Explosive plus explosive equals more explosive. I love the math on that. And now it's
Yeah.
half in my head and require listening to scratch the itch.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's that was actually so well, I'm sure everyone's had that happen where you have a song that's just stuck in your head. One of the cures, quote unquote, I've heard for that is literally just okay, listen to the whole song because generally you get like locked up at like 1 or 2 points.
Then you remember, like, oh, most of the song blows. Like,
Yeah, there's always just like that little part. And I have to admit, it doesn't work for me. I've tried it a couple times where it's like, oh, I'll just, finally listen to the song and then, nope, still stuck in my head. Bastard.
how do I want to do this? I want to go that way.
Well, the purples are backing up. Blues are backing up a little. I think I'm just burning the yellows as I get. No, yellows are backing up a bit. That's good.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I mean, the fact that the yellows are backing up a bit does make the whole issue with me fixing the copper line significantly less important.
Well, I did give them a long amount of time to just build up. Blue factory, let's say. There's gonna be no happy solution for that, is
No, there is not.
yeah, let's build. No,
This way.
going all George Washington so I can build some wood boxes.
cherry trees?
No, I don't know if they're cherry, but yeah, I'm cutting down trees. And of course I don't have any level 1 fucking pickers.
I mean, that's your own goddamn problem. I have a
I
fucking
know.
box full of the goddamn things, dude.
And 1 picker.
Not as far as I know, but maybe we could make one. I mean, I know the song you're referencing, but I can't remember who sang it, so joke is gonna die there.
Gonna say, I'm not the one to talk to.
Black horse and a cherry tree. I'm gonna take your word on that one.
All right, now I'm making high explosive rockets.
A steel. A steel!
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. High explosive rockets introduce area damage where regular rockets straight point damage.
Gotcha.
Let's, make only a few high explosive rockets. Speaking of which, I still want rockets.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I heard that song. Like, a long goddamn time. Oh, she was Annie.
And for musicals, that's one I've never watched all the way through.
So okay, so here's the thing with the musical Annie. I feel like the original story, the part of the story that got cut out from the musical Annie, was dude was looking for a boy because he was like a former Catholic priest trying to scratch an itch or whatever. And when he got talked into adopting a
sounds
girl,
disturbing.
it's like, fuck. How do I convince these people that I don't want a girl? Well, I mean, I guess girls might have buttholes too. Like, I don't know. Like, but
What?
I'm talking about in the scope of the musical Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow,
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, just not the baseline, apparently.
Well, I'm talking about the wealthy billionaire adopting some random fucking child, and girls don't poop.
I know girls don't fart. I've had multiple girls tell me that, so.
It's just, it came out at a funny time in American history where I feel like they probably weren't super concerned about wealthy single men adopting young boys. Like, they were probably super excited about,
Phrasing. No, I watched it once. No, I didn't watch it once. I've seen scenes.
Like, of Annie or?
Yeah, Annie. I've only seen some scenes of Annie. I really like. I remember. I remember she's either a foster kid or adopted. I don't remember which. And then
She can be
apparently,
both. It is a thing. Like,
and then opens up the heart of the billionaire to care about non-billionaires or some shit. I don't know.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I just
that's like the
connected
modern interpretation, but I'm pretty sure this was a little rapey in origin.
It might have been. I mean,
That,
old times were not good times.
No, they were not.
So I just connected electricity down here. Do you want me to try doing so?
Alright, you're cutting out. Oh, you put it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just connect everything?
Yeah, just go ahead and turn it on. It's fine. It should work.
Thank you, mad scientist.
It legit should just fucking work. It really should. But yeah, like, Annie was this old ass fucking comic in, like, the New Yorker or some shit. Like, you're fully hooking everything up. Alright.
Yeah, everything is hooked up. I just want to make sure the drills were going first because it mattered, but it doesn't.
Yeah, not particularly. Yeah, no, this is honestly just seeding the line.
And I do not have the stuff to make electric furnaces, and we're backing up.
You don't need to worry
enough.
about electric furnaces. I'll come fiddle with it once I get.
Okay. It's fully connected, and you got concrete leading to it, so we be good.
Yeah, no, that's more than I could hope for. Concrete leading to it, and power. Got iron plate coming out.
Iron?
Copper?
It's one of those metals.
I got a metal plate coming out.
What were you thinking about? I feel like I missed something again.
See, I need another goddamn train stop up in this bitch. Oh, the other KT tungsol. Okay.
Got it.
Train stop.
Not surprised. When you're a child star, you have very few options, all things considered. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have many options, but...
Yeah, but all of them end at P. Diddy's house, like...
Oh, God. So I'm going to start defending Northernly.
If you go to her channel and you look up P. Diddy, you might get more
No, I forget what I was watching earlier, but a show I remember watching when I was younger was Boy Meets World. And apparently one of the actresses became a P-star not recently, probably a decade ago for all I know. And she was like, oh yeah, I got treated better as a porn star than I ever did. Man, fuck it, porn star than I ever did as an actress. It's like, okay.
The dick I got on the porn star set was way better than the dick I got on Boy Meets World.
I guess. I just... You hear that line and you're just like, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to say anything right now. And I can make Mark II power or research Mark II power armor.
So,
Needs speed modules and efficiency modules, which are...
Oh, I kind of want to, because it's MC Lenny, I kind of want to leave it as Letterkenny, but...
What the hell are you talking about?
My new train station.
No. I mean, call it Letterkenny. It's out of the north, which makes it sad, but you know, it works.
No, I'm calling it Copper Load.
As long as you're happy with your decision, man.
I am happy with my decision. Train stop, Copper Load.
That's right. That's one of those things I want to change now anyways.
Hmm. What do you want to change, Buddha?
1 second. There it is. It's going to be a surprise. It has sprinkles.
Okay.
Oh, you don't get that reference?
I do not. You got me on that one.
It's South Park when they were gonna kill Cartman. Doesn't matter. But do we have any... Alright, you're not collecting low density materials, are you? You're making them, but not collecting them.
I probably am collecting them somewhere.
Well, I know where the somewhere is, I just don't know if it's being collected.
Like I said, I'm sure I am. Maybe I'm not offloading because the thing is those were kind of struggling. So I might have a box over there with some in it, but
Maybe.
it should be
No
marked on the
chance.
map.
Well, like I said, I know where you're making them. I'm just not sure if you're storing any.
I'm sure I've stored some. I'm probably not actively storing because they were my choke point. So I probably have some in a box without a picker.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
You are amazing. You're going to be so happy with yourself.
But yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm
about
saying.
to
It's
make-
like I'm probably not actively storing them, but yeah, I should be.
I'm about to... Ooh, that's expensive.
You're gonna buy
I'm
another
about
slave.
to make you a nuclear or portable fission reactor.
Oh, I
That'll
think I
make
just
more
came a
things.
little.
I kind of enjoyed it. I don't remember too much about Boy Meets World. Like it's the same thing with Evolution. Like I have certain parts I remember, and then there's a bunch of stuff I just like. Okay, I know I watched it, but I can't say I was huge into it. Like if I remember, I watched the series finale, and I know I watched a bunch in between. But like I said earlier, I watched some random where it's like, oh yeah, you know, so and so became a porn star. That's a interesting life decision. Okay, you know, to each their own. Can I make looketh it doth not.
Did you just lie to me about a toy I was supposed to get?
No, you're gonna get it. I was just hoping I can make it by hand.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go to another train stop.
Yeah, makes sense. Like I said, it sounds like I watched more than you did, but the ones I remember, okay, cool. Oh, I can make them by hand.
Wait
Sweet.
a minute. We're having power problems.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Wow, we went back down to 60. Apparently, we're not getting enough coal then. Shit.
Working on it.
All right.
Mark the spot. Yeah, no, I did not. Shit.
Yep, something like half the.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, let's open you up. Woo! Forgot how big that was. Chicka bow wow.
Eh.
But to be fair, max output 750 kilowatts.
Yeah, just I quick tracked a few pieces, thinking that would be enough, and it wasn't enough. So
Now, if there was one thing you could change, I wish you could rotate the stuff in your armor.
yeah, no, we're using batteries.
Well, we're working on a higher quality armor right now, so that hopefully will be fixed that way. Okay, when you run into as I have no idea how I got here. The fuck?
All right. There you go.
Huh. Okay, stay there, Rope, for a second.
Sit.
There's your portable fusion reactor.
Oh.
It requires 4x4.
That's right. I got a bunch of solar panels I can dump.
What am I doing? I got concrete over here.
So batteries are meaningless now. So
Well, I still keep a chunk of batteries just to have backup. So yeah, I got
I
one
guess
fusion reactor, night vision, exoskeleton. Ooh.
I have
You know,
3
if I-
exoskeleton, energy shield, night vision, and fusion. I guess dropping an exoskeleton for batteries wouldn't be a horrible thing, but
Alright, so I'm doing 2 exoskeleton, fusion reactor, 2 energy shields, night vision, and 2 batteries. Because it's still good to just have a reserve. And, well, as far as I'm concerned, maybe it's pointless, but I'm keeping it.
alright, so the power line is backing up now. Should be good. Yeah. We're meeting satisfaction. So the power line is that snafu is fixed. Not everything is up to 100%, but it should get there soon. Shit, I have 6 legs.
I was gonna say.
6 legs. I'm basically I'm a cockroach. But
Eventually, we will be spiders. I mean, without the massive machines, but, you know, spiders.
Oh, Buddha, I got some bad news.
Yeah?
It's about 10:30. I need to start winding down here.
Yeah. One moment.
We don't need to stop right away, but we need to start wrapping.
Well, I want to take out one more base.
Yeah, I want to get the new train stop set up, so we got time. I'm just saying, you're on a time
No,
limit.
I was starting to figure that.
You got until I finish my last Mickey's. You want a Mickey's?
No, I'll get my own later.
Yeah, in about 15, 20 minutes.
I just started my weekend and XioniX is gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, I still gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll be streaming again on Friday, so, and then there's no time limit there. Except
Wow.
that my mom wants to get lunch at like 11:30 in the morning, which is fucking bullshit.
Family is the most important thing.
That's what I keep hearing. Waiting for proof on that. Go to this stop over here. Actually, it's probably better.
Oh,
You having a tickle there, Buddha?
I increased the firing speed of my weapons, which includes the rocket launcher.
Ah, nice.
The thing is pseudo Gatling gun at this point.
Heading to nuclear stop.
Oh, I'm in love.
At station. Load. Pass at station.
Damn straight. I mean, it's not full right now. It's more just automatic. It's not as rapid, but oh, it's getting close. Oh, it's getting close. That is not what I wanted to place there. Ah, son of a bitch, I did not make myself additional radar units. Hold please while I connect you to a service provider.
Buddha. Pass. Up. Stop. Already there. Past. 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 Chip.
Whoopee.
Past.
Oh, and hopping back to the Annie conversation, one of the things that just came to mind is the was the Grimm fairy tales, where it's like, oh, isn't this nice? Doesn't that teach some lessons? It's like, oh, isn't it nice we made it nice for everyone?
Yeah. Fairy Tales Grimm were not nice stories.
I wonder, can I? Boop. No, I cannot. I was hoping I could just autofill the turrets.
Cargo wagon. I wonder if I can squeeze another train in while I'm doing this shit. I got enough stops now. I think I can get another train in. Actually, I should make sure I'm not doing something retarded, like loading my copper into
Normal.
the iron bin. Because if I made that stupid mistake, that's going to be a headache to fix.
Would it be called contemporary fantasy? I mean, I'm not well versed in the genre naming. Honestly, I would probably put it as like dark children's fantasy, honestly, with how horrible things end up. But like you're right though, saying or because of how old the stories are, it might be considered or called contemporary chill or fantasy thriller. Oh, the series. Couldn't tell you.
What was that Edgar Allan Poe TV show we watched that was good?
Oh, I was thinking about that a little while ago. Ah!
It was...
I know what you're talking about.
What's it called? The Fall of House Usher.
Yeah! The Fall of House. That one was
Yeah,
a
that was
fascinating
actually
one.
that was really good. We both of us really liked that one.
I was pissed off about like one thing in that show, but outside of that, yeah, no, it was solid.
Yeah, that was a good show.
The Fall of House Usher.
Yeah, I gotta squeeze it in now. Here.
I don't, that actually kind of well the last half. I don't remember Portland cops as part of the Grim line, so no, I honestly don't think I've seen it. I think I heard reference about it, but yeah, I would put that in the solidly I've never seen it category. Take it was good though? Oh. Misread that.
Cool iron plate. Up. Up.
No, and that's one of those I've been fading away from for a while. Is I'm not a huge fan of stories that are episodic anymore. Like back in the day, I was a fan, but now I'm just like, oh, it's another episodic, and then, but if it builds into a continuing story, it might be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't seen it, The Fall of House Usher is a fascinating dark one.
Yeah, I really liked Fall of House Usher too. Luke Skywalker is a hitman.
Well, he's a lawyer and a hitman.
um, yeah, no. Arcane's really good too. I don't know why I thought of that, but
Arcane's amazing. Too bad season 2 was rushed.
yeah, they should have made it 3 seasons. It should have been 3. They put too much into season 2.
No, it's one of those my sister was asking about certain shows I can give her kids to watch, and I was thinking about Arcane. Now, she's a little more religiously minded, so I was like, that might be pushing it, especially for their age. Like, my parents were pretty hardcore. Like, once you turn 13, you can watch PG-13. I mean, the only R-rated movies I could watch are the ones I sneaked, so.
Kingdom of Heaven. It doesn't have any bad language.
Really did like that movie.
road.
Got all of that. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this. We still got like 10 minutes, right? Is that a no?
I wasn't planning on 10 minutes, no, but... Oh, shit, I need another stop. I cannot offload this copper here.
No. That's one of those things with some TV shows. Sometimes stop watching it is more like you just weren't feeling it beyond a certain point. Well, not beyond, but like, okay, you know, I'm not feeling the continuation right now, but you know, it was good. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of the well, I've watched none of it actually. The like WB stuff that, well, I think it's WB. I can't remember what their overall was called.
Shit.
Nope, I don't have enough. I'm gonna run back, grab some rockets, and then I'll come back here for my stop point.
Yeah.
No, and that's one of those additional areas that I thought was kind of funny, because if I remember right, when it came to the Flash TV show, I've heard a lot of people really enjoyed it, but then shifting to the Flash movie, it's like, the hell's going on here? Yeah, no, we're kind of the same way where, oh, you know, here's what's on TV. Oh, okay. Now XioniX is one of those, like, he'll generally only watch things as soon as they're finished. He doesn't like the, okay, here's one episode, here's one episode. He wants to tram it, and I agree with that for the most part. I don't think I heard about Lucifer. Well, the show. I've heard about the dude.
Yeah, there's a guy, you know, for...
Yeah, Q is a great character, so if that's kind of the baseline, I could run with that too. No, what's that term? Shit. The anti-superhero? I'm generally a fan of those
Anti-hero.
too. Yeah, anti-hero.
But when you're talking about cocky Lucifer, I'm thinking of like the devil is a part-timer, like...
Kind of, I guess. I could kind of see that.
So I need copper.
Up close and personal with my little spacey dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't
All
think
right,
this is gonna be a
I'm
particularly quick fix, but
Am I good to keep going?
No. Let me get back to where I am, where I want to be, rather. Um, next to my new train station. So,
Oh, my turrets are... Oh, they're not. Oh.
all your turrets are, huh?
Well, I was gonna say, while all my turrets are fully loaded, and I'm like, well, if XioniX take a second, might as well make sure they're fully loaded. But you know, find that nice wall of like 12 turrets.
Control F you.
Turrets, which does an extra 100. Well, no, that's the speed. It doesn't save the damage. No, I have to go in.
Yeah.
So it fires at twice the rate and almost does twice the damage. You know, I remember the last Castle episode I watched, and it's when they were standing next to a bomb, and they're like, "Oh my God, we're gonna die!" And he does what I would do in the last second situation: you just grab all the wires and yank. I mean, we're dead anyways. Just might as well do the last eject button, just and it stopped the bomb. Yeah, I could totally see that. Of course, the other thing that I thought was funny is the actress ended up, or came out later talking about how she hated acting with the dude, Nathan Fallon, or whatever the fuck his name was, the Firefly actor, the captain.
Really, I love watching that guy.
Well, apparently working with him was a pain in the ass. Fallon, yeah. Billion? Okay.
Eh.
You could blame it on losing the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion. No, he was an interesting actor. Did you ever watch Dr. Horrible Sing Along? I'm not gonna lie, that's a personal favorite for me and XioniX. We've many times.
Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can.
Thank you enough for saving me from the face.
Exactly. The hammer is my penis.
You look horribly familiar. So
I don't
stupid.
go
We
to
loved
the
it.
gym. I'm just naturally this way.
Fucking save it, dude.
Alright.
We'll start acapelling horribly the entire
Yeah,
movie.
we will. They'll just keep going till midnight. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Bad horse, bad horse. He's bad. He rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of... Call it.
Good night.